Movie tutorials. Movie tutorials. Now we can play movie and not care. Because we just finished with a good battle time. Tutorials. Fun. Whoa, welcome. Okay, we're gonna do movie tutorials. Hey guys, Chris the Fast 222 here, doing a live streaming of the new tutorials. Long awaited Cosmeme. Yo, Cosmeme with the sub. What a god. Cosmeme's been waiting for these tutorials for quite a bit, so we're gonna do some tutorials. And we're actually gonna go over the new route. So there's a new one frame in this level, a new one frame in this level. Or no, there's still the same one frame in this level. There's a new one frame in this level we do in the sponge ball. All the same until in sandwich driving too. You can do this after 3K, but I do it here in case I fuck up this split. You don't have to do it. You can save a load screen if you do this right after 3K because you can just warp. But you don't. I don't do it. So there's a new skip in here which saves 65 seconds, and we're gonna look at that. SDDA is pretty much optimization, and I'll show you the box circ skip. Den 1 is still fast. Den new way to do goob is you don't even have to do fast goob. You just go through the wall on the second lap. You always get him to spawn. So we would waste time by doing that and waste runs by losing to it. Guess is the same. Den 2 is the same. But once you get to Den 2, this is where the route changes. So you do Gesk 2 immediately after Den 2. And then you have... I'll explain it at the time because this all plays into each other. Like, you do Gesk 2, so you have just enough tokens that by finishing Plank 1 you'll have the guitar. And then you get the guitar at the end of Plank 1. So when you finish Gesk 2 you have 38. You go into Plank 1 with 38. You get out of Plank 1 with like 42, and so at the beginning of Rub-a-Dub you get the guitar, and then you do the grinding from there, where you do the time challenge for Rub-a-Dub, and you only have to do one of the time challenges because in the original Rub-a-Dub we now do Dumb Jump in the first Rub-a-Dub, and so you save 30 seconds here. But with all these reroutes, the grinding, rerouting the grinding to over here, it makes it so you save this, it takes the same amount of time, but with the 30 seconds. So this route saves 30 extra seconds. So from there you you replace one of the Rub-a-Dub tokens, so we're skipping 2 Rub-a-Dub tokens by doing this because it makes it incapable to do that. To do the ring and the macho when you're doing this route and you do Dumb Jump on the first try, because then it fucks it up. And when you go to Depression, you do guitar first, but then you do combat. You do combat and Depression. I really like that. In BBH, you do the same tokens, but in SCDA, you go to guitar first, and then you do a trick we call XD boost to get to the sponge ball. And then Plank 2 is pretty much the same, but you just warp to more bounce. And then Knucklehead and Neptune. So I'll be showing you the new route and stuff and such, and showing you some cool new stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go through the game and I'm gonna explain stuff. I already did this once, but now things are different.
Welcome.
Yes. Now things are different. All right.
Never fear, good citizens of Bikini
So
Bottom.
you just start the run up. Press A. Want to keep a consistent path. Try to spin over this rock.
Excitement.
Here's kind of like a ledge grab
Just
skip.
another day
You jump
in the
up.
life of a
You want to just jump
manager.
up, and then the second you get on, you want to jump again. You jump, and then you move to the side, and you spin as you're pushing into this wall. So if you spin as you're pushing into that wall, like with the height, then you can just jump again before the spin ends, and you'll have enough height to keep going. So you want to keep going on. Now here's a skip that gave a lot of people trouble. What you want to do is kind of see the edge of that rock in the wall. You want to launch SpongeBob into that edge, and slowly move the control stick from up to the left, slowly, and then you'll edge off, and then you jump right at the end of this. You do a double jump. You do a full double jump right at the end of that slide, and then you just maintain your forward angle.
A manager.
Here you want to destroy these 6 or 4, and then jump up to this one, and then jump up to this invisible platform. And then from here, here's the second skip, which also gives people trouble. What you need to know about this one is that you need to go at it like straight forward. You need to spin like right about here. You want to be going and then spinning so that your spin ends when you're off the platform. And so when your spin animation ends, you're going to want to jump like as soon as you see it end, like right at the end of that. You want to maintain your forward angle. Try to have it like right here. But you're going to want to hug the wall too. So you do a full double jump and then you hug the wall. Spin. That didn't work because I spun too early, which is a common mistake.
Thanks for the
Yeah,
help, boy.
you should skip through this. You already know this. You just spin, jump, as soon as it ends, do a full double jump and then spin, and you can move your camera between each jump, try to land. And now I'm going to show you a cutscene skip discovered by our good friend Basil.
Even in the corners.
You jump. What I do is I like to walk to the edge of this and then do a double jump and spin onto that.
Boing.
But you're gonna wait until you see that red dumbbell? Those 3 red dumbbells. I think the one on the top. The one on the top will hit SpongeBob first. And as soon as you see it touch SpongeBob, you press the start button and then you get a 1 frame, so you can skip the cutscene from No Cheese. It's 1 out of 60 frames, and I probably won't get it, but like you would press start around there, like just as soon, and the 0 would turn to 1 and you would just go down. But I didn't get it because I'm not fast. So you wait for the first dumbbell to just connect with SpongeBob, and then you press start, and that's the frame. Alright, now you mash A. Oh, I forgot to split, dang it. Alright, here we are in Depression. I like to just start by going to the left and doing a mini jump. You want to do a little jump up here, and then as you're falling off it, do a full double jump. And then just face forward. You want to maintain a forward angle and have a lot of height in max like speed and distance. I don't know why I'm not getting it, but his head will clip with this thing. And if this is a backup strat if you don't get it. His head will clip with this. Kind of want to get his pinhead to clip with that, with the bottom of the ground, and then sorry. And then you want to do a ledge grab if you can't get it. Okay. Alright, now you continue on to here. Go through this cutscene. And, you want to ignore these peanut bots, peanut enemies. You want to maintain a forward angle, and you want to line up with that edge. Again, you're going to want to spin, like right about here, as you're going, because you want to wait till the spin's over to do a full double jump. Like this. If you don't get the first jump, it means you spun too late. But when you do it and you maintain the full angle, you'll always grab the edge. And now what you do is you see the little divide right here? You jump on that and just set your checkpoint. And you come off here and you do a little jump off, and then it will shoot you back to your original position. And then when you're in the air, you jump after the animation of pain, and then you should be able to hold up or hold right as you're jumping, and it will put you on this button. You want to go left and go to the edge of this button. Then you're going to want to spin and then move to the right, so that your spin hits these 2 at the top and then hits those 2 as they fall, as Patrick falls. So I'm going to hit it, I'm going to spin, and then I'm going to fall to the right. And then I can do it again if I fuck it up. But if you press them at the same time, like I kind of hesitated. If you spin and then you hesitate, you can go down and spin again. But what you want to do is spin and move at the same time so that all 4 get hit at once. Now we're on these marshmallows where you try not to get hit by that spike. which is pretty annoying and lose all your time. And it's basically just platforming here. Fun times. Oh man. Updated tutorial. What I like to do is a little death warp here. I don't consider it necessary, but you just kind of spin in and you're dead. You press Y to get on the ice block. I like to jump right here so that it doesn't hold me back. Kind of do a mini jump just to get pushed onto that little ledge. It's so invisible that if you just walk into it, you'll just face a little collision. I don't like that. Now we walk into here. We wait till the clam starts, then we start mashing B. That way you don't have to even see the cutscene. The text box. Now what we're doing here is we're kind of like we're cartwheeling over here. We're moving our camera to the left. You know, moving our camera to the left. So that we're coming through here, but we see this, and we want to jump on top of this crate, get to the edge, and immediately turn around and jump into this edge, like this corner. Because if you jump right into the corner, it will always, like, grab the cone. Like, if you jump into the corner. And then you want to jump up a little onto here, and then down and out, just to get up here. Then you want to jump on the top of this, and right there, right before Patrick connects with that token, you can press start and save 5 seconds if you get a 1 frame. I didn't get it because I'm bad. But immediately after this, you want to teleport back to the beginning. Now we move to the right. We cartwheel over here. Jump down here. This is the pro strat, getting the jump off the ice cream. The way I do it is really like, I like to be in this dip, this divide. I want to have Patrick cartwheel off it a little and then do my full jump. Just so I can push up against it and it will usually connect me to... You want to land in between like where the cone ends and the wire starts. Because right there is where the standing is. Or if you want to be a pleb, you can come up here and just cartwheel off and then just get a free jump. Then you want to cartwheel over here and come up to this edge. You want to almost be parallel with the edge and face right into the edge and then walk into it to where Patrick is stasis, that isn't moving. And then do a full double jump, and it will usually give you a jump up here if you're doing it correct. But you do 2 full jumps consecutively, and you're up. And now it's the end of the depression. A lot of hard tricks, a lot of walls for beginners. But very doable. Now we go to the first driving level, which is where you have to practice maneuvering and optimization. Basically, like, this game's really long, and this tutorial's gonna be really long because it's like, I'm gonna be saying all the same stuff. You wanna grab the nitros and then press the R trigger to use them. There's a shortcut right here where you just use it and you go through maintaining your angle so you don't hit anything. Kinda move to the right a few times. Then you're just kinda dodging angles and corners. You save this nitro because you wanna use it later on. Or if you're a pleb, you just use it because the way to use it is kinda bad. It's kinda difficult. And that's the plankton turn. You decide to start turning left rapidly at one point, and if you make it correctly, you should almost like just touch the statue. And so that was pretty cool. That was quite fast because I didn't touch it, but I was super close to it. Now I grab this nitro, and I have 2 nitros. And to be fast right here, you let go of A and then turn right, and then you grab the nitro, and then you immediately start holding the R trigger, and then you navigate through these holes, and then you grab this nitro and use it again. So that's how you go fast right there, and you usually can just not get hit by that. But since I kind of did lose time on the cycle already by losing time earlier, I obviously would get hit by it. Now we just need to use more nitros and get through. Yeah, it's pretty monotonous, and this is not an entertaining portion of the run. A lot of it is driving, and a lot of this tutorial is going to be driving, and it's probably going to be like a 3-hour video, honestly. I'm not going to... The last video, I put a lot of time into editing it and stuff. But y'all wanted a new tutorial, you're getting a raw new tutorial with everything. Everything included. Even slide shifting, which is a new discovery. You use the nitros here so you can skip those ramps, which are kind of slow. You skip the text box by just pressing B instantly. These are your skips. You save that nitro, the last nitro you got for right now, so you can be fast right there. Then you use this in the little sand patch, kind of turn around. And that's SD 101.
There's the edge of town.
I actually got a decent 253. Okay. Let's do 3,000 miles to Shell City. This is one of the more... This is probably the first, like, really optimized level on the run. Depression is optimized as hell, but this is the longer optimized level. You mash B to get through cutscenes. I like to just bash here with Y and just end that, because I don't want to go over that and risk that jump. You come over here, there's a cutscene, insta-skip, mash A, jump, so the guy doesn't hit you, do a double jump. Now you jump over here, you get to the back of this, and you do 2 full jumps back, hold Y as soon as you get hit, and then jump back forward. Jump forward once you're done with that, and then you get the momentum from the bash and the damage knockback, and using it to your advantage. This is called bash boosting. Now we're doing 2 double jump backs, 2 double jumps to get hit by something, and when we're getting knocked back, the second we get hit, we hold Y, and then we jump again. And now we're over here. Over here, this is kind of a weird ledge grab, like, skip. You want to get to the very arc of this, just kind of jump in, get to the arc, and then immediately turn around and do a full double jump back and then forward. It's kind of like the tower jump in battle, but it's kind of precise too. Also kind of free. And now you hit this. Now for new route in 3K, we kind of mess up a token. We save SpongeBall for later, so instead of that, we just do an instant bash boost onto here, open that wall by spinning it, and then go on the bungee. And then we do bouncy bouncy. And we do 2 of the bounces, and then we land on the SpongeBall platform, effectively saving the time we would have spent going to the SpongeBall platform and then going back. So this saves a decent amount of time. You can jump and spin and jump as soon as you get onto that platform, and you will save all the time. You can do that on any bungee, but it's dangerous, you will fall. And so you jump on this, and now you enter it. Now we're gonna do a SpongeBall. Basically, maintaining your angle and speed and not dying is the way to do it. You can do the fast cycle here by just holding up and not. And there's kind of a little cheese thing you can do on the blocks, where I'm on the 3rd block now. I think you go to the... Okay, I forget how I do it, but there's a way that I kind of buffer it, where I push back and then I push forward, so that by the time I get to the front top, it's like the 4th block is already level. But you can just wait there, it's a safe strat. And now you can make this cycle, which it kind of looks like I wouldn't, but I did. Now here's a 1 frame, you just jump, you just press start right before you get the token. Of course I didn't get it though. Now from here, with the new route, you want to warp to bungee. And this is what saves time. It's just going straight to bungee and saving the time from going to SpongeBall. That's just saved a loading screen, like 10 seconds of walking. And then you just hit these bungees. You go underneath one of the bungee platforms. You go underneath one of the targets and you get infinite bungee, so you don't have to wait till you get all the way to the top to do it again. You're back. Jump, jump, into the box. I feel like I'm kind of going too fast, but I already did this before. So, basics are there. And now we're going to do Patrick steamed early. If you aren't going to do Patrick steamed early, you just jump on that bungee and you go on your merry way. But this is for veterans and people who want to have a good time. Basically, you just fall down there and then start jumping infrequently. Maybe like with a second or 2 seconds in between each A jump, each A input. Nah, just a second. Then you get to the edge there and you fall a little, then you do a full double jump and spin to land on that rock. Then you do a bash boost from that rock all the way to this rock, and you want to jump, you want to land almost here because this is where the checkpoint is. And then you want to go down and jump to the right, because that's right the best place to get hit from this checkpoint.
to jump to the right, and then you do a bash, and then you do a full jump and land on the edge of this. If you don't land on the edge of this, you're kind of fucked. And then you just get on this, and the angle to grab is right there. And then what I do now is I do a double jump and spin from that, but you need to make sure you're at the very edge of that, or else you will hit these spikes right here. Now we jump over here. Oh. Yeah, that's just stupidity. There's a ledge grab skip there where you just jump, you just push yourself into the ledge, and it just lets you, like, you cheese as a jump, but I guess that didn't work for me. Okay. That was stupid. But here you just fall, do a full double jump. You can't really see what you're doing, but you just land on the side of that rock, do a bash boost, land to the edge of this second rock, do a jump down and right, bash boost, jump, land on the edge of this rock, kind of scary, jump, get in that angle, miss the angle a few times, go to the very edge of this, then do a double jump and spin, or else you'll hit the spikes. Okay. Kind of not hard to get that either. Not hard to get that, you just push to the very edge if you don't want to do a ledge grab. And now we warp to the third token, which is Patrick gets steamed. Effectively being the route. Effectively making the route faster. This level has been rerouted twice ever since Steamed Early was put in and ever since the sponge ball thing was put in. Now it's like a 619 regularly without the one frame. Now you go to the floating block. Mash cartwheel. Do little jumps, fast cartwheels. Abusing the input timing is the best way to optimize your runs. Just doing little A presses makes your jumps so shallow and like just enough to land. And going off a platform with cartwheel makes your jumps afterwards faster. So you never let go of the cartwheels as much and you do shallow jumps. That's more like a professional strat that you'll pick up if you keep running the game. But quick jumps and quick inputs are what saves you in here because these blocks move so quickly. You want to kind of jump like as soon as you land on them. When you see you get a 316 or a 315 optimally when you get to that checkpoint. From here afterwards we're going to do a little tricky bash boost to get up. But it's relatively easy, honestly. I get it every time. And sometimes you can even do a ledge grab skip on it, but it's tough. Okay. Now you just do a double jump and spin so you hit the jellyfish. And you're landing like right here, then you're just moving directly to the right and doing two double jumps and then a bash boost. And you just land on this thing. You don't really want to move your camera, you just want to do the two double jumps to the left, and then you just go for it. And then you land on this little edge, and then you jump out through here. And then jump up and hit these buttons. Fast. That's 3K for you. If you did it right, you shouldn't have to walk after the last cutscene. But I didn't. Wow, this is a fast run.
I found one.
Alright.
I didn't do that.
Looks like fireworks.
Now we're gonna do dumb jump in this leveled up one so that we can activate the crowd and do prerequisite for the late game change route. This is probably the best, like, this is the catalyst to what the route change even, like, needed to happen. Like, none of these token rearrangements would have worked if this didn't save 30 seconds. But it does. And what you want to do is get up and go right, and then jump when you're off, and do a full double jump as soon as you're off, and then maintain your angle. But if you're moving your camera, like, consistently, you should be able to control your angle throughout and make it a little easier for yourself, but I've only done that rarely. On these, you kind of have to be careful, because right near the edges of these, there's little poles that are invisible that will hold you back and just kill you. Just shot your momentum and just throw you in the pit. It's tough. It's tough. Tough times.
Did Wendy bother to tell us if the train was still running around here?
Oh god, don't do that. That's just shitty. Don't cut the edges too quick. Too sharp, or else you'll just fall, and it puts you back literally millions of miles away. Alright, a stupid level brought me back pretty far, and now I gotta sit here. This tutorial is gonna be like a 2-hour and 30-minute chunk of just like video. And I'll put timestamps and stuff, but this is probably the biggest like route change. I might even just like skip the levels where there isn't route changes. And just say refer to the old tutorial. I guess we'll see after BBH. BBH, I don't think it has, yeah, it has a route change, it has a route change. We'll show that. We're not showing Frogfish or Rock Slide though. Rock Slide, Frogfish both have no time saves, or route changes. If anything in Rock Slide, you can cut some more corners, but that's unnecessary. Only I do that. So yeah, I'll skip those levels, and I'll skip SD 102 because no one needs to see SD 102. It's just the same. Drive for 9 minutes and you get all the tokens. But I'll show another minutes. Alright, so we finished up Tub. Tubbed it. Tubbin'. That's where the biggest route change is.
Oh boy!
I pressed the space bar and it made me split a few times. Alright, here's BBH. What we want to do is press B twice on 2 text box, skip a cutscene, press select, go down to Cartwheel, upgrade Cartwheel. Cartwheel over here. Line up your angle with the wall, jump on the edge of this crate, do a full double jump and land on the edge of this, and then do a ledge grab. And then do 1-frame jumps where you jump the first second that Patrick lands in the slope. You use his shadow as a visual cue on when to press A, but it's basically as soon as he touches it that you want to. So at about this point, this little line right here, this is when you've activated the flag, which lets this battle happen. And you do a double jump, so you hit these 2 enemies. And then you hit these guys with cartwheels. Run around, stun this guy, get hit, and then kill him. And then do a ledge grab there so you can maintain your position. And then cartwheel over and then get to this button. You should be at about 101 if you're on a good BBH right now and you did all that. You'd have a 101 right now and you'd be on pace. You'd have a 101 segment time. And you'd be on pace for a dank one. With a possible 218 disco if you did that first try. Or a 215. And now you want to upgrade Smash somewhere around here?
Nothing can stop the mighty stun thingy!
Basically just cartwheeling your way through, ignoring the enemies because they'll die or you'll get points elsewhere. If they don't die, it's fine. Press all these buttons and smash. What? Ah. That was a little choke. Alright, here's another 1-frame.
Little guy, big stink.
You want to get to the very edge of this, and then do a full double jump forward, and then get damaged. And then as soon as the damage animation ends, you do a full double jump. And if you've done it correctly, you'll get a 1-frame.
Ouch! Oh!
Yeah, you die if you don't get it within 2 tries. Basically, this is a 1 out of 60 frame jump, but it's in a 30 FPS level, so it's 1 out of 30. You basically have like 2 frames to do this. You just press A as soon as the animation ends, and it will give you a double jump. Now you take that token and come over here.
The manliness has fled. Ooh, is this where they make the new umbrellas that go with drinks? Oh. Oh.
Now you do a weird like momentum glitch, kind of like lasso stalling, where you let yourself jump up onto that screw. If you don't land on the screw, you do a ledge grab and you almost get hit. But then you get over here, and now you can come up to this wall. Now, this wall back here, you want to cartwheel into it, and as soon as you're in the room, you just press start, and you should have the sponge ball challenge unlocked. And that's just a little time save. Just a little time save. There's a way to get super dank, like this 10-second time save here, if you just do a TAS, like sponge ball, and I just lost it. But if you did a TAS sponge ball, you have to find this crazy angle, and you just get an early cycle here. But it's crazy, and it's like I've only done it a few times. Honestly, the craziest in any like interruption room.
Vacuuming up manliness, even in the corner.
But I don't do it in runs. It's not RTA viable at all, especially in a good run. That'd be shitty. Basically, you just kind of keep going. Like right here, you go on the edge. You just like balance. You don't get pushed off, even those blocks like all in your way, and you would just make that cycle. Instead, we have to wait. You can do a one frame here where you just press start right before you get it. And I didn't get it. Now you go back to the beginning of the level. Now you grab this token and you go on to no weenie parking, but
Save the money first.
I shouldn't have done that. Alright, I gave myself all moves. I didn't need to do that. But that'll probably confuse people. So you finish BBH. You go to weenie parking, you do that. You go to Frogfish, you do that. You go to Rock Slide, you do that. And then you go to SD 102 if you hadn't done it yet. And that's a 9-minute segment. But we're gonna skip ahead to Netherman, where there is a route change and a massive new trick.
This plate.
So you're in here, you got all your tokens, you get your shit, and now you upgrade your sponge bowl. And then you go. Sponge bowl that. You sponge ball this with full momentum, and you go off the side and do a full double jump onto the second one and land on one of the leaflets and then jump with upward momentum to get up here. Now we will
Boing.
jump on the sign, jump on the sign, and jump up here using the wall momentum. And you do a full jump here, full double jump here, and then you turn to the left and it will land you in that little notch. Do full double jump. Upwards and leftwards and rightwards. And now with this cutscene skip, just kind of make your angle straight with that edge. You make your angle straight with that edge, and then you just go for it with a full double jump without trying to lose height. I definitely shouldn't have gotten that, but you want to maintain a straight one. And so here's something cool called slide shifting. When you come up to the end of this, you want to press B as you go onto it, and then as soon as that ends, hold Y, press B again to kill the bowling ball, press Y again, kill the bowling ball, press B, press Y again, kill the bowling ball, press B, and then press Y, and then jump and spin, and you should get extra speed to land on this. It's very like weird and precise and very quick, but I'm not going to go over in detail because it doesn't save time. It's just an abuse of the timings of moves, and I get to die anyways, so I guess I'll show it again. It's pretty hype. So you go onto the edge, you use B momentum, hold Y as soon as it ends, press B when you land, hold Y, kill it, press B, hold Y, kill it, press B, hold Y again, jump and spin. And it gives you enough speed that it just kind of glides you onto this. And it's quite hype.
So fast, I get monster sick.
And then you try to make it through out here, and you get up on the bungee. There you are. And then you go under the target so you can get infinite. Yeah, I like to get these points because I never have enough points, so fuck. If you get hit, you lose your infinite, and trying to get it back on this one is probably the worst one to try to. But I think I did it. There you go. You can abuse that to keep yourself low.
Just ooze macho. I'm not feeling like a game of catch right now.
Pull that guy. I usually don't kill him, but that's pretty cool.
Use this guy's back. There's a bash you can do here, but it's half and doesn't save time. I am O.
Come out, wherever you are!
From here, okay. From here, you want to have 3 health, and then do a bash boost. And land over here.
Filling, but not heavy.
Try not to have 1 health, because if you die here, it sucks. Oh, I didn't think you could ledge grab on that, but that's hype. Come over here, going to the right to avoid this spawn. Jump up here, bowl. Bowl again. Bowl again. Bowl again. Bowl again. Bowl again. You bowl 6 times overall. You don't die by that, and then be careful, because you will get spawned back pretty far. Just live. That's a pretty easy area to die, though. Jump up on there, come around here, go to the very edge of this, and then do a double jump. You'll almost always get it. Go to the very edge of that bungee, and then do a full double jump. Get it. Don't get hit by that weird green guy. He always gets you. And then just jump up to the side here, and you can get it. Now you're gonna want to make a checkpoint by going behind the ice. And you want to go halfway down this like slope, or down this side. Fuck off. Want to go halfway down this side. Like right here. And then you want to do a full double jump and land before the ridge. Like that ridge thing. You just want to land in lava, do a bash boost, land on top of his head, do another bash boost, and land it. Usually we'll get a ledge grab if you fuck it up. What you basically want to do is get a long bash boost and then just land on his head, and it gives you another bash boost. And now I'll show you monster skip, which is the crutch of many runs. What I do is I match SpongeBob's angle with that yellow dumbbell, so it's even with him. And then I'm watching the cycle of the monster, and when its head is at its most forward position, that's when I start my full double jump and spin. And then I do a bash and I land on his eyelash. So he did his full. And if he blinks when you get hit, and you did the right angle, you will get it. But I didn't do the right angle. You want to be on the very edge and parallel with the dumbbell, but he didn't blink time, and my cycle got fucked again. Let me just.
Is the room spinning or is it just me? Oops, forgot my floaties.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. You go off this edge and you're just trying to turn around so that you're on the very edge of it. You're matching yourself with the dumbbell. You blinked in time, and then you just press A as soon as you do it. You land on the very edge, and then you do a bash. And then once the bash is over, you can do a full jump onto the edge and pull yourself up. It's easier with the bash because you have a larger frame window to get the jump. So once you've done that, go to floating block, and now I'm going to show you a 1-frame jump, which abuses the momentum of these blocks, where it's the tightest little jump, and it's 1 frame out of 60, and you get to save 65 seconds. Basically jump to the edge of this, and you're kind of on the side of it, and you cartwheel as soon as the block is turning upwards, and you're on the top left edge of it. Want to maintain like right there. Want to be in the very edge of it. And you get a full 1-frame jump, and you just push yourself up. Do a full double jump with 1.
Ouch!
I got the setup. I'll do it one more time. It's kind of tough because if you don't get the jump, but if you don't get the setup right, because setup is easier than get to that.
Ouch!
I feel like doing it a little more on the block makes you have much more momentum when you get the timing right, because it's much earlier in the spin, the rotation, so you get shot up higher, and that makes it free, really. Standing here makes it free.
Whoa!
But it's about getting the jump. Alright, let's get out of here. I got this first try in a shitty Netherman, and I saved a lot of time. You
You can land on the edge right there, but it's tough
to save yourself. I did that in my run in 132.
I'm getting annoyed now, though.
Ouch!
Okay, buddy. Yeah, like I said, it's tough. If I just go offline, it sucks. That just makes this not a VOD anymore. That sucks.
Ooh!
Fuck off.
Coming through!
Yeah, I didn't really want to make this tutorial. It's just like,
Jumper,
there's not that many differences. I'm literally skipping all the levels that aren't different.
Whoa!
Forgot the cartwheel. I'm good? No, I'm not. I'm good when I can actually... Oh, it didn't go offline? It just said it did. Yeah, this tutorial's all over the place. I just want it to end, though. Because this game's really long. I'm only going to show the segments that are different, so it should be over soon.
Ouch!
Hi, dude.
Whoa!
Ah.
Yeah, this is hard. This is a hard trick, to be honest.
It was discovered by Baz Raylan, though, so hype. The guy finds good skips. Like Splice Leap. I tried to call this Splice Leap. Dude, that was getting annoyed. I'm actually trapped here now. I tried to show it in a tutorial, now I'm trapped. Now you guys should be masters at it. You should see what I'm doing wrong.
Ooh!
That would have been... Ugh. I might just leave. I'll get it.
Ouch!
Dude, fuck off. That's some forbidden shit. Forbidden does stuff like that. This skip is like forbidden. It's annoyingly forbidden.
Whoa!
Dude. What the fuck?
Ugh. Ouch!
How are people watching this? Alright, we got it. Spent a lot of time in here, but we got it. So then you just run up. Oh, and if you're a beginner, don't do that trick. It's hard. It's fuck. The old tutorial apparently wasn't explained very good, but I'm not going back to all that stuff.
Plankton is you.
So here you want to have upgraded throw, so if you don't have enough points, you kill that. And then you upgrade your throw, which mine is already upgraded, so. Come up here, shooting out. And you kind of just cartwheel there, and the second you're off, you do a full double jump down back here. Grab, like toilet skip. Want to cartwheel out of there, then do a full double jump out and in, then you're on the other platform. Then you do a melon shot there, and you kind of wait a little, then you go out. And if you have upgraded throw right now, you kill this loser, because he'll mess with this next trick. This is called box circ skip. You take the box, you go up to this wall, and then you want your angle to be like, you see there's kind of like a corner right there, but it's like right there. You want your angle to be right there so it shoots, hits against the other one, and then lands right next to you. Once you're on this invisible box, the quicker you jump, the higher you are, and you just want to land right here. So, it's kind of hard to find sometimes if you lose it, but... Look, you can do a little jump if you get it right and just get it. Usually these boxes are inconsistent, but they're acting pretty consistent for me today.
Even with that, you get it. As long as you're jumping during the animation of it moving you, you'll always get big speed. You cartwheel over here and get this. And you jump over here, and you get knocked back by this, and jump in time so that you can press Y. And then you go forward, press Y again. And then you go forward again, press Y at the end of the arc, and once you're up high, you do a full double jump and push yourself into this edge, and then you get a full double jump. And then you spin off this, and then hold cartwheel so that it cartwheels delayed, and you'll always get that without a jump. Jump on this so that those things that spawn, you get points. Come up here. You'll be warping there later. Then you hit this with that.
It's kind of hitting up. I was starting to.
You come up to the 3-meter area. And you want to cartwheel this box, but don't cartwheel the TNT. Ah! I exited. Don't exit there. Okay. Because the button for throwing and grabbing is the same as the exit button. I want to do it over here. There's a way to do box SCDA, but I still stick with the new 3-meter. Box 3-meter is you come up to here and just throw it, and you get the weird box, and you get such height that you jump to the very like roof of 3-meter. The roof. It's crazy though. You need mad height. It's like this. You do full double jumps after catching yourself, and if you fail, you just do 1 frames. What? I'm rusty. Chris Rust. This tutorial is going well. My nose itches now really bad. What a great time. Yeah, let's pretend we did that. So you do 1 frame jumps until you get up there. That has killed a lot of my runs when I was younger. Come up to here, spin off the edge, and then cartwheel. I didn't even go in the angle I was supposed to. But as soon as you get up there, you warp to the floating block. And you do the floating block. I'm not going to show the floating block because it sucks. But we'll show what happens after the floating block. Floating block, you just like cartwheel and you go fast and stuff. And you watch out for the ice. You go slow because of the ice. I don't know why that didn't work. If you do the spin right, you should be able to cartwheel and then get a full double jump without even doing a ledge grab. You land here, and then you want to warp the floating block just from there instead of going all the way over here. And then once you're done with it, you come up over here, jump up, and go to the left, and you get a ledge grab. And you come up down here, and you go around this weirdo. Don't get spit on. Jump through the fan's blades, or fall, which is what I do in any runs. Land, and then as soon as as soon as the button is at the top of its cycle, then you jump. Do a full double jump onto the button. It's kind of stressful, and you can lose your run so easily just by this fucking loser hitting you. Kind of makes you want to do a safe strat, really. Kind of makes you want to do this. I never even considered this, but it's so time loss, and it can just ignore, and you can get hit by that. But it can just ignore like the spirit, so you don't even hurt it. Come up over here to this edge and you do a full throw, and then now you come back here and then do a throw, and it can like, if you do it at the right angle, it just avoids the enemy with the button. And those are called fast buttons, but I can get it because I'm bad.
Little guy, big stink.
Then you kind of just
Light as a feather, but heavy as a brick.
Kind of just throw this. Hit it. You hit it by holding it. You want to start the throw on as you're going up the first time. And I'll just hit it. And then now we go to Dennis. Name Den. Dennis 1 is fast. Dennis 1 is hard. You do Dennis 1, you wait. Cartwheel when the toilet comes. Move to the right and do a full throw. Grab it instantly, move to the left, do a full throw. Grab it, aim toward the next platform. As soon as he starts to jump, throw it. If you throw right time, grab it to the right again, and now aim to the platform he's going to land on. And if you do it at the exact right time, it will just end the battle. Like, you just skip everything. And now for Sunday driving, I'm not going to show you because it's the very same, but when you're going through the museum, you just go through the wall on the second lap. You can keep Goob with you, and it will just do the same thing. It will despawn him. If you're on the second lap and you get to the museum, you go through the breakable wall, and you just ignore Goob. He's gone. He despawns, and you don't lose any time. It's how we should have been doing it. Then Gesk 1. My old tutorials cover it. Dennis 2. I guess we'll show Den 2. Den 2 fast is the same as it's always been. Here's where the new route kind of starts. Full bowling ball into him. Don't miss like I just did. Full bowling ball. Full bowling ball. Nah, I fucked this up. This is different when you actually do it right. You need the bowling balls to actually hit him. So here's a full... Full bowling ball for first one, full bowling ball for second one, and as soon as that's on, hit him again. Full bowling ball for the third, and then the last bowling ball, you need like it to sting him. You don't want it to directly hit him. You wanna like blow it up. You wanna blow up the bowling ball before it even touches him. So now we'll show Guest 2. We'll show the tricks we do, but we're not gonna show all of Guest 2. So you do the ring challenge and the 2 time challenges, and for both time challenges, you do 1 frame jumps. So what you want to do is slow yourself here, slow down, hold down, and go to the side and jump to the right 2 times and do a full jump and then land and do 1 frames on this yellow one. These are the hardest 1 frames in the game and have lost many runs to me. Or have made me lose many runs. But kind of go off the side here and then pull yourself to the right, then come up to this one corner and do a double jump up and then just land and do 1 frame. If you lose it, you can recover it over here, which still is upsetting. Sometimes you just can't recover and you have to keep going. Just accept that you run shit. Yeah, but then you do the ring challenge, then you do the time challenge where you do the trick again. And then you go straight to plank. Plank 1. Now we'll show you plank 1. It's a pretty good time in plank 1. Skip this, tip that, because you won't have guitar. You will not have guitar, you'll have 38 tokens, you need 40 for guitar. What I like to do is I like to come up here and just go to the edge and watch. Yeah, it's gonna blow everything up because it's upgraded. The way to do it is you go under, you hit it, and then you jump up there. But another way to do it is like... I got the camera lock, that's funny. I haven't got that in a while. This actually kind of helps you set it up. You want your fist to hit the very left bottom edge of that, and then it gives you a kind of jump, and then you jump up here. And that's the faster way to do that. And I did that in my 132, but I fucked it up. It's on a good run, which is annoying. And you come over here and break this. Do a bungee, where you go under the targets again. This bungee has some weird cycle where you can just go super fast and just like destroy 4 at once. Oh wow, that's fast. Like this. Now if I didn't get hit there, I probably could have got the fast cycle. But you basically hit all of them in like 1. If you die here, it sucks. You have to do everything again. If you died there, I would cry if that happened to run. Because now I can't get over there.
man. Is the room spinning or
This
is
would be
it
an
just
applicable
me?
backup strat. This is called the... Oh, I've never gotten a token like this. That's creepy. He's gonna do the animation, isn't it? Oh, man. I wonder what would have happened if I was higher up. I've never gotten that. I've never gotten a token while in that state. That's called, the hitbox, really. Just hold L trigger and B. With that clip, you go in the corner and you kind of mash R a little, and then it just pushes you through. But that trick I used was hitbox, where it lets you in a stasis. If you use guitar,
Whoa, that was
you use
really
L
weird.
and B at the same state, at the same time as you land on the wall. So you come over here, you throw an ice into it, get a melon. Oh, and what I did with the hitbox, you don't do that in Run. Yeah, basically you just come over here, you fight the combat challenge. And then after the combat challenge, it'll send you back here. Jump up here, push through this,
Get up
Cartwheel
here
over
and
here.
fight like a starfish.
up all the way over here, jump up to this little ground, push off, and then go to the left. Do a full double jump and then clip in. Use infrequent A's to hold yourself. Cartwheel with B and A if you want to go fast. Spacing out the inputs kinda, like a boom bum boom bum boom. You're not overloading the inputs. And then just push into this, and that's the end of plank 1. And now, at the end of plank 1, you should have enough tokens to get guitar. Please warp to the beginning of plank. If not, you can do this at the end of rub 2, it doesn't matter, but you need to do this before depression. Get the stupid thing, and then warp to rub-a-dub. Warp to rub-a-dub where you do the time challenge. Time challenge is this, it's the time challenge with the dumb jump. Then after that, you go to depression. You go do the Sonic Wave guitar. Cartwheel over here. There's this weird trick that's so hard to get, where you just jump from this clam up here and you skip the wall jump. It's probably the most inconsistent trick I've ever done, though. I've never gotten a run. You just, if you do it perfectly, you just get a double jump.
Upsy daisy.
Don't get it. It's so precise. Nah, I'm gonna get it. It doesn't even matter. It'll make me gold at Depression 2 fat, but I'll never get it in a run. It's definitely crazy. Like, I don't know how I even found it. Dude, fuck this. Featuring my anger at Depression 2 clam jump skip. What the fuck? Man, oh man, this is the future. What? I got it. It's so dumb. It's very dumb. Then you just do this. And then you go to the combat challenge when you're done. I'll show the combat challenge because it's actually fun. The way to do combat challenge is fast is you press B when you start, and then you just throw a bowling ball, and you kill those enemies when they spawn, and then you're shooting balls at everyone. They just get wrecked. Honestly, they're little plebs. You do predictive shooting where you want to get 2 of them in an arc. You do it so it hits both of them on the way.
Clean bikini bottom, one hapless soul at a time.
Like, look. Oh no, that one could have done.
That's a collective shot because the arcs from the bowling balls hit them. And then they're just instantly gone. Because these ones are weak. So we get the good little weak depression combat, you know. Now here's where the hammer guys come, and they just kind of go at one shot. They go with one direct shot, but a half shot will get them, like, annoyingly extending. That was a pretty good collective shot. That was pretty good. That was a good collective shot. You won't have upgraded spin unless you're just deciding to do that now. You probably shouldn't though. But after you get guitar, if you have enough points, I guess, it does make Neptune easier. But you can still lose time to a cycle. You want to start each wave at the back because then they can't blindside you. Oh god. Oh, that was fat.
Bottom, one hapless soul at a time.
Standing in one place makes this much easier with all the hammer bots. Wow, I thought I could dodge that. Wait, I may actually die. Hold on. Oh god. Oh god. My life. Okay. Dying is an embarrassment here. Dying is an embarrassment everywhere, but dying here is terrible. That was a fatty. That was a fat collective shot. That's how you save time here, is collective shots. That's depression too. Alright, now we go to BH. We do throwing the fruit and guitar. I'll show throwing because it's kind of dumb. Throwing's kind of dumb. So, our trigger throw, grab, get to the edge, throw, cartwheel, land, grab, throw, get on this, jump, jump again, land, wait for cycle, go through, push through this one. Usually if you do it slow enough. Cartwheel off and then land on this and then jump as soon as you get on it so that you're going fast. And now you can make this cycle where you're putting this on, grabbing it and throwing it before it gets fucked up. And usually you'll grab it before you get fucked up and then you can go through. Now that's that. And then you do guitar. Don't forget guitar. And then you go to SCDA and then you do guitar for SCDA. SCDA guitar, you need to practice it or else you're not going to get it in runs. You're not gonna. I don't want to even do it right now. It's long. It's like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But you just become Patrick, become SpongeBob, become Jump, and you're done. And then you do that, and you turn around, jump on the TNT, come through here, kill the melon for luck, jump up to the edge of this, come to this edge and face the platform. Wait for these guys to get here and then jump and move a little forward and then do a bash, and then you should get the momentum to go forward and jump into the sponge ball. If only this cycle was like quick enough to get. This is not a difficult sponge ball. So once you finish that, you go to more bounce, please. To do plank 2. This is where you would have warped to at the end of plank 1 in the regular plank top list. But now you just go here after all the grinding, because then you can just go straight to the end, because you have all the tokens now. So from here, it's just home stretch. It makes the end much more, like, you don't have to grind once you're done with plank. You do full double jumps and full double jumps, mashing A really, until you're above the spikes at a good amount. Then you can do the hitbox. Might even hit the spikes. Yeah, I think I just got it to the point it didn't give me any momentum. I don't know why. Or not even spinning can make me move.
Tasty.
You get hit by that by standing on the edge, and you can do a bash all the way over here. Try to like,
Wet for me.
try to get this before that asshole hits you, like he's about to hit me. And then just come over to SpongeBob. A few like techs and like mechanics from Battle transfer to movie. Kind of like when you're starting a slide and you use bash or bubble bowl. All right, here's plank topless sponge ball. Basically, I'm going to show you the beginning trick, but then the rest of it is pretty straightforward. You want to get to the edge of this, and just go short, line up with this, and then push forward. And then it should push you off like that if you go quick. Just push you to the other edge, but you're holding forward, really. That's like the last clencher of the run. You're just pushing through here if you have a good cycle and it shouldn't hit you. And then if you get the good cycle, you're just pushing here, getting here, slowing down because that will hit you, and then just going. If you're fast, you can just go through these and just skip some of them.
Now, for soup skip, I like to just keep going forward and then move my camera angle so that as I'm going forward, I kind of move it to the right a little, that I'm facing it like this. I can do a full double jump and spin and then just mash A and get it. Or I could do a jump, spin, jump, mash A and then get it. Soup skip is quite free now. You can use either method just as long as you're facing it at an angle that is like very like direct and to the left of it. I like to do hitbox here, but if you don't get it, it can actually kill you. Getting hitbox right here is fast. Like, I don't know why I can't get it. It's R and X. I don't know why I said it was L and X. Okay. Never has that happened to me. You bash, get out of it once you're on the ground. And you smash these things. You bowl them, I mean. Bubble bowl. Electric bubble bowl. Break this, kind of back up so you don't get wrecked more. And then as soon as you fall off this, like spin, and you'll just like automatically land on, if you keep holding up, you'll land on this. You want to wait for all those guys to shoot their things, and then wait till it's almost by the ground, then do a full bash boost, wait, and then jump so you only land down here by waiting a little after the damage, and then die, and then you get pushed up here. And then the way I do this fast now is I jump to the right. Gamnit's hosting me for 13 viewers. What a hype. What a hype. Alright. So, what you do here is you jump to the right and you press R. So you get an insta sonic wave. Shoot it with the upgrade. Jump over here, R. Instant. And then you kind of let it go and it just shoots into Zai eventually. Camden's a god. Alright, so that's the end of Plank 2, and now you can just go through Knucklehead and Neptune to finish your run. Knucklehead's the same, so I'm just gonna skip to Neptune. I'm just gonna finish off with Neptune.
You're almost. Anyone knows what this screen does?
Because I can't even do Knucklehead even with cheats because I still don't have 50. Alright, here's the end of the updated tutorial. You go to the right, smash that, hit this one. Don't get hit. What the fuck? Yeah, the way to dodge this is like you jump over it and then jump back. So you can jump. You can do 2 double jumps in one direction and then push back right before you land and then jump over. And it's an efficient way to like stay out of the flame and still be moving. But you have to be very quick. You have to be quick with your inputs. And thanks for the follow, guys. Follows. Someone. Alright, can you use the guitar? Yo, thanks for the host. Yo, someone should sub me for that Gamden hype. Gamden got a PV, so I should have subbed. XD. Yeah, just don't get. Yeah, getting hit right there is the easiest. Thanks for the host, bro. I kind of didn't do a lot of level because they didn't change in the new route, and this is more like a new route tutorial. You're pressing A. Yo, thanks for the host spam. I'm gonna do extended cheat after this. But basically, like, you're waiting for the first. Well, when the cutscene starts, you're waiting for the first table. Thanks for the follow. You're waiting for the first table to get zapped, and then you press A, so you skip the cutscene. Now we're jumping in between the electricity. The cucked. I'm sure this can PB, I'm sure. Sorry if my follower sound kind of echoes a lot.
SpongeBob, you got him with that one.
It's competing. Like, a few minutes. Alright. Basically, you're just avoiding him now. So yeah, a route changes for new route is that you do dumb jump in Rub-a-Dub 1. Decide whether you want to save SD102 for right after 3K or after Rock Slide.
Command you to kill him!
And then in the late game, you do guest 2 after Dennis 2. You finish guest 2 with guest jumps if you feel so inclined. Then you go to plank 1, do bungees, combat arena, ice slide, ice skating idiot, and then the more bounce please. And then you teleport back. Beginning, you get guitar. You do Rub-a-Dub 2, which is the time challenge, just the time challenge. And then you do depression, guitar, and then you do depression arena, which arena covers for ring challenge and Rub-a-Dub. And then you go to BBH, you do the regular BBH tokens, which are simple. Same BBH tokens, throwing in guitar. Then you go to SCDA. We added in guitar and SCDA guitar. It's tough. It's like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but it's like the same time as Macho in Rub-a-Dub. So it evens out, really. Then you do XD boost, which is kind of dumb and has cucked me. You do XD boost, and then now you have those 2 tokens, and you finish up with the sponge ball and SCDA. And then you go to plank 2, and you have all the tokens. You're all set. You finish up plank 2, and you come down, and then you're done. You fight Nep. And you get a 30. You get a 109. But yeah, there's a lot of route changes. Not that many though. It's just a lot of late game route changes. I kind of skimmed through a lot of it because I didn't want to spend a lot of time like going through the same shit. So if there's anything I could have touched upon, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys, and you're welcome, Cosmeme. All right. Stop recording. I still have to cut my VOD on Movie Maker for battle. Cut that VOD. Quick. The VOD's pretty.
I don't know what to say about that.
Oh shit! Shut up, that's loud. God, that just shook me. There's the cut. Split. Oh, that's just dead. Dead video. Okay. There's that. Let's publish that. 103.
It's a good thing SpongeBob wrote this stuff down.
25. Play, I say no way. Hey, no freaking way. Alright, let's do extended cheat percent because that's fun. Wow, these are some good splits.
That's right. Start making me money.
Thanks for all the subs. Y'all are hype. Yo, Cosming's gonna be happy.
Let's get it on.
Let me stop streaming just so I can get that in a VOD and then just upload it. BRB.